Okay, QvC, IM 2337. I'll play C5. Maybe Benko Gambit, which is rejected. I'll play A6. I mean, he hasn't immediately taken. Now, it's coming into Gambit territory. But I'm just printing something out in the background, it should be finished soon. Okay, so, I don't know, A takes B here. Bit of pressure on the queen side, I hope, for the pawn. Maybe knight B6 is an idea coming up. Or even knight G4. Maybe knight G4 is good here, because if the knight goes to E5 it attacks B6, so knight G4, tempting. Follow up with queen B6 maybe. I like the look of the position at the moment. It's like, you know, active pieces around. Follow up with queen B6 now, I think. This A5 is going to be a pain, but then queen B7 maybe, so pressure on B5. Alright, so maybe he's going to play rook B3. I think time for now for knight E5. Okay. I don't want to play something like C4. I think C4 is bishop E3, or is bishop C4? That might be a bit risky, because of rook C8, I suppose then B3. But then, I don't know, bishop B5, AB, rook A3, I'm not really sure. C4, bishop E3, how about just queen B7? I might try that, C4. So I might be threatening actually bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes, getting a past c-pawn, or just bishop takes actually, and queen takes b5. Queen can go back here, I hope. I'm hoping bishop c4 is not playable now, because the bishop is not protecting the rook. So bishop c4, rook moves, say pawn there, pawn takes. And then there wouldn't be AB because the rook takes a3. So if f4 though, maybe knight g4. So this is the sort of counterplay I like, especially in a 5-minute game. So the Benko Gambit is one of the more respectable gambits, getting pressure on the queen side. Sometimes even if you're a pawn down in the ending, you've still got chances. So it can be persistent long-term pressure. But okay, so knight d4, knight d3 here, attacking the rook, using that bishop on a6. Maybe I'll follow up with rook c8, so if takes, I can take. Aha. It looks even better now, and I've got a clock advantage by over a minute, so I think this is interesting. But on the other hand, knight c6 could be coming here. Let's do bishop d4. But then bishop d4, I would have to play f6 later. Does that matter? Because rook c8, I'll be threatening rook c2. So swings and roundabouts there. Let's going to play e5. Or bishop c3 could stop that c-file usage. Or rook c8, knight c6, what about just e6? But then, I don't know, it is protected quite strongly. So that's tricky. We could play rook b8, so knight c6, queen takes b2, attacking this rook. That's knight e7, king moves, might be okay. I might try that actually, just attacking b2. I suppose he's got rook b3 though. Rook b3 could get time for knight c6. Bishop takes d4 now. Queen b4 might be possible. So I say queen takes, rook takes, bishop c3 there, and he's still got uncomfortable pressure. On the other hand, this knight c6 is so, you know, a bit worrying. So I don't know. Queen b4 takes knight c6. I think I will take this because I'm seeing actually bishop c3, queen a3 in this queen b4 line. Actually, I have to play f6 though, queen h6. But otherwise, if bishop c3, queen a3. If queen takes, rook takes. Well, the passed pawn here might be dangerous. Oh, rook e4, bishop c3, rook e4. So there's still a little bit of pressure. He's spending a bit of time again. So that's good news. So although I've given that, I mean, knight c6 just seems such a big knight there on c6. So yeah, I'm weakening my dark squares to try and pronounce this pawn and queenside pressure a bit more, to try and emphasize it a bit more. So queen h6, f6, I'm hoping I don't get blasted there. In fact, queen h6, queen takes d4. So if bishop c3, queen a3 takes rook b1, if queen takes, rook takes, this is looking good. Because the rook, I think queen a3 here. The back row weakness. He's just resigned. Blimey, an IM QvC 2337. A massive blunder on the queen side. So let's have a quick look. So Benko Gambit with playing a6 because I really want to provoke c takes b. So d6. So I'm playing g6 here. So Benko Gambit territory. So I take now to try and get a reaction there, and then bishop a6. I think it's good enough for 5-minute chess, this stuff. So he's supporting b5, which is a logical thing to do. And even this move is nice because the rook's now protected. But here, this was an interesting thing to play c4. So he plays the move bishop e3, which is a logical move. And now knight d4, another logical move coming into c6. But things got a bit strange now after this rook b8. Maybe he should have just played rook b3 and then knight c6. Unless I'm really going to sack a queen for rook and knight, I suppose I'll have pressure on b2 and I'll have that pawn. Maybe that's interesting if I can double up rooks and win b2, but I'm not sure it's that sound. So here, taking, because I didn't want this menace. And now there's queen b4. It's all a bit of, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's okay for me now. The rooks was slightly awkward on a3. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.